Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. In this very special episode of Let's Talk Airguns, we are up in County Durham near a place called Seaham at Watergate Fisheries and now Air Rifle Range. So we're going to do a bit of a tour around Watergate Fisheries and the Air Rifle Range because it's newly just opened, and yeah, it's quite an exciting thing because there's no other actual air rifle ranges around here at the minute, so I've been told, and I think every club that obviously gets into the sport and helps out with the sport is a bonus for everybody. So let's have a quick walk around and we'll meet the owner Lee and he'll show us around. So this place started off as a carp fishery, and there's also some bream I believe in here, he said, and some silverfish as well. And you've got a lake just here which is a very nice lake. It's got 10 pegs around it. It's 11 quid to come for the day and it's 22 quid for 24 hours. This is the actual car parking area just here which I'm standing in now for the fisheries as you enter through the gate. And this is all online booking, so I think if you go online you can obviously book and pay online to where you want to obviously choose your peg and fish. So that's obviously the fisheries, which is really nice as you enter in here. And then as we walk round the corner, there's obviously the new established car parking for the air rifle range. So we've got a Plinking range and we've got a practice HFT course set up so far on this, which I'm going to have a go with and take me going around once we spoke to Lee. He's also actually at the minute he's building some glamping pods, which is going to be a really good addition I think to the fishing and you know, the shooting. So you can literally come here and stop in the glamping pod and do a bit of fishing, and when you get fed up with fishing you can go and have a shoot, have a practice on the HFT range if you're into both sports. Coming through the gate and you pass the fishery car park. This is now the car park for the air rifle range, so there's probably about enough for 10 cars here. And then right behind where the camera guy is where the first set of glamping pods are going to go, just up there. Right, Lee, thank you for inviting me up to Watergate.
Welcome.
Is it Watergate? Yeah.
Watergate.
Yeah.
Watergate.
I think obviously, you know, every air rifle club that gets opened in the country, I think more the better for the sport, and I think what you've got here is a great facility. You know, I wish I had this with our club, like with the fishing ponds and everything like that, and what you've told me about what you're going to be developing with the air rifle range and expanding it and how you're getting on. So just the first question then is, how did you come up with the idea of the air rifle range? What prompted you to do it in the first place?
I've been shooting since I was young.
Right.
It's something I always wanted for myself.
Yeah. Air rifles or
air rifles,
12 bores or?
no, air rifles.
Yeah.
I started off with a BSA Meteor.
Yeah, I did as well.
Teenager, down the old railway lines at the bottom of the garden.
Yeah.
When you could go around with them with no
back
police chasing after you. Yeah. So and then when I decided to develop this place, there's nothing like this around here.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be good for the community. We get a lot of the youngsters roaming around still with air rifles who are getting into trouble. So I just thought, let's set the one up locally. I know there's a big shooting community in the north of England, and not many places to go. Yeah. So
I think it's great because I think our sport gets obviously a bad light shone on it from people that don't know what they're doing with air rifles, and there's not, like you said, there's not enough places to basically go and enjoy the sport and do it in the correct manner and in a safe environment, and
an illegal way.
Exactly.
They're not going to be chased by the police.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think it's really good. Obviously, you know what you're planning on doing. Like you said, we've got 54 acres of woodland, and you've got so much scope to that with that. I mean, we've got, like, I think our woodland at Camelot's is only 4 acre, and we've got 2 courses set out in that. We've got like an extreme course and an HFT course and stuff.
Right,
and
so I've started the target range. This weekend I'm doing a HFT practice range.
Right, okay. That's the range you've just shown me there.
I'm going to
have a quick go on that if you don't mind.
Have a go, yeah, absolutely, no problem. I said I only opened it on the 31st of May. Yeah. And I've had a really good response in the first week.
That's good.
For the target range. So.
Can you tell me a bit more about it then? Because obviously the Camelot's is a full members club now. So I used to let people have walk-ins and book a booking system, but because it got that busy with members, I decided to make it a members only club and do that. And I know you're doing it a bit different to what I do, aren't you?
I'm doing it like the fishing. So you can. I've got 2 slots. I've got 9 till 12 and 1 to 4.
Right.
For 3 hours, and it's booked on the same page, which is lakebookings.com.
Right. Okay.
I use for the fishing tickets as well.
Yeah. And that's £15, did you say?
£15 for 3 hours, yeah.
So that's basically £5 an hour, isn't it?
£5 an hour, basically, which is,
that's great.
Pretty good value, to be honest.
No, definitely, it's really good value,
And the feedback I've had off the guys who have come have all been super positive. Yeah. Because most of the ranges around here are 20 metres indoors.
Right, yeah.
So they're stuck at 20 metres.
So you can't, I know you said, what's really exciting about this place is he's actually put some targets out at 100 yard. So I'm going to see if I can.
100 metres.
Oh, 100 metres, sorry. 100 metres, sorry. Yeah, 111 yards. Yeah. So that's going to be challenging to say the least for me. I've never actually shot at 111 yards before, but I'm going to give it a quick go and we'll see how we get on with that.
They're getting them quite
Fingers
regular,
crossed.
so it's quite popular. Yeah, everybody who comes has a go.
That's good. That's good.
The guy hit it with his 4 times in a row with his HW98 the other day.
Bloody hell, yeah,
in a
Springer.
blown a hooligan as well. So
that's good. When did you officially open the range?
31st of May.
That's not that long at all.
No,
No.
just over
And
a
how
week.
long did, I know you obviously you built this yourself, which I'm really impressed about, obviously, like with the aluminium and stuff, because all ours is made from wood. How long did it take to obviously put it up and get it, get the structure and stuff?
Just wait for these.
When did the range officially open?
31st of May.
So you've not been open that long then,
No,
really,
it
have you?
hasn't,
To
no,
say you've had a lot of interest by the sounds of it as well.
I have, yeah. I had a good 30 plus people in the first 6 days, which was good.
I'm not going to lie, I'm really impressed about how you made it, because it's all made out of aluminium, whereas obviously
Yeah, me and my son made it all. It's all aluminium framed with insulated sandwich panels.
Yeah, and I'm really impressed because it didn't even come flat pack. I thought it was something flat pack he'd bought in, and
no, we made it ourselves.
done it himself, which is like amazing as well.
Took us 2 days to build that.
God, it's not bad then for 2 days, is it?
No.
What makes this place unique, obviously, in the northeast? I know you've just mentioned, obviously, that everything else is indoors.
Yeah.
So I'm presuming that you're going to be the first.
There's one other range up north of near the new airport,
Right.
But that's quite a distance from
And did
here,
you say that you have to go through the tunnel?
You have to go through the tunnel
So it's
to get
also
there.
£6 to get through the tunnel.
£3 pounds each way, I believe.
Yeah.
So south of the Tyne, we are probably
The only one around
the
here.
only range around here. Certainly out to 100 metres anyway.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've never never shot 100 metres, so it's going to.
It's proved very popular.
be
100
tested.
metre targets. It's
Yeah.
really proved popular. Everybody.
You made all your own targets as well, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I did, yeah. I had access to a laser cutter, so I made them all.
Right.
And then I've concreted all the posts in,
Yeah.
so they're not going anywhere. And the range finding plates are all 6mm steel.
Yeah.
So they're not going to dent or
No, yeah.
spoil over the years.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've tried to do it as best I can with my limited knowledge of air rifle range, but
I think what you'll find, because obviously I've been shooting a lot of years and I've been members of other clubs before I developed Camelots and stuff, is how much you develop it over. Like, I mean, we've been open for like 2 and a bit years now, and how much has changed. If you look at my tours of what we did on the channel from part 1 to part 5, you just end up developing as you go along of what like people ask for, and you think, oh, that'll be a good idea, let's try that, and then before you know it, just becomes a beast of its own nature, like you've done with the fishing, and you obviously your stock ponds and your fish and things like that as well, and you'll, like I said, I can see it going places. This place, I really, I really like what I've seen. Well, I really like what I've seen already. It's really, impressive, and like I said, with all your woodland and stuff, it's going to be a good place once it's, when you get well established and stuff.
Yeah. So I'm extending this room another 4 or 5 metres, so they can
You'll
shoot off
be,
the sticks. And
trust me, in another year's time, it'll be going halfway down that lane.
Yeah.
From obviously what you'll be.
Best thing about it is Northern Power keep these trees chopped down every
Yeah,
couple
it'd
of
be nice.
years. So under the power lines.
Yeah.
So they come and chop them down so I'll ask them to make it a bit wider next
Yeah,
time.
yeah, see if we can chop a bit of flavour.
Yeah.
As you've currently got at the minute, where you've got the HFT practice course, haven't you?
Yeah.
And you've got, how many lanes would you say you've got in there?
I've got 6 in there. At the
6
moment.
lanes?
Yeah.
So,
which I'm expand to 10 soon.
Yeah. So I can see it expanding a lot further than that, to be fair. So what we're going to do is we'll walk into the little plinking shed, and I'll have a go at 111 metres. No, 100 yards, sorry, 100 metres.
Yeah.
And then I'll go have a quick go on the practice range, and we'll have a quick walk around that, and Lee can explain a bit more about the range and stuff. See.
Nice to meet you, sir.
So right, and then we're inside the plinking shed, and we've just met Stephen. Stephen, is it your first time down, you say?
It is indeed, yeah.
And what do you think?
Absolutely brilliant. It's a lovely alternative to shooting indoors.
Is that what you can predominantly do, shoot indoors?
Yeah, shoot indoors at Washington Air Rifle Range.
Okay.
And it's the first time here, and it's absolutely superb. It's local, out to 100 metres, which is way beyond me.
Yeah,
but
way beyond me as well.
Up to 50 with springers is just brilliant.
Is that what you probably shoot springers then?
Yeah, yeah.
Have you seen me shoot springers on a channel? I'm not very good at it, am I?
Have a go. I can't afford dad shoots, but yeah.
I had to go with a springer last week. It was a tuned HW30 that someone made, and it blew my mind a bit. Great gun, but blew my mind a bit.
I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I've had just shy of 3 hours, and great.
Yeah.
Absolutely great, yeah.
Do you have any plans? Are you going to go on to try the HFT when that gets some running, or are you just going to stick to the plinking? And
I think I'll give it a try. Knees allowing, I'll give it a try. See how it goes. But this is enough for me. It's brilliant.
So a good thing about that, and what you should try and do, because I got bad knees from playing rugby when I was younger.
Yeah.
I've took up doing sticks, so I'm not rolling.
Right.
That's just as challenging as obviously rolling around in the mud.
Yeah. No, I'll give it a try. Yeah, but no, as I say, I'll definitely be back. yeah, so all good. Yeah.
That's good then. Right, I'm gonna see if I can get this 100 metre target now with my AirArms.
Good luck.
Try and show myself up a bit. Eh?
Good luck with that.
So we're in here in the Plinking range again. We've just had a quick chat to Stephen, and I've got the S5 10 Alcor out, and I'm going to have 5 shots at the 100 metre target. Now I've just hit it once. I think that was a bit of a fluke though, really. Over there, yeah, it was like right at the bottom of the scope and a little bit to the left, and yeah, I think it was a bit of a fluke. But I'm going to give another 4 shots at it and I give it a go and see how we get on. I feel like an idiot. I've forgot to bring the magazine, but I'm just going to try and single shot load it, and obviously we'll have a few shots at that. Number 1. Miss. Number 2. Miss. 3. No. 4. No, that's last shot. So. I think I'm going to go up shooting now. I would actually challenge anybody to come down here and have a go at that and see how we get on. You can leave the comments below if you actually get it. But
hello.
That is a very hard shot. It is, yeah. Very challenging, hard shot that. So get yourself down, guys, and give that a go. So is it range and the facilities open all year round? Is it 365?
Yeah, we're open. Yeah.
What kind of times do you offer that? Is it open?
At the moment, it's 9 till 12.
Okay.
And 1 to 4.
Oh, so you close, yeah, so,
yeah, so
9 till 4,
yeah,
really then?
Basically, yeah. And I'm thinking of putting a couple of evening sessions on from 5 till 8 through the week if it gets enough interest.
Yeah. Have you got any plans for floodlighting the range or anything? Or?
No, that's extremely difficult.
Is it?
With the power supplies and everything.
Yeah, okay, I get that. Yeah, 'cause it's quite further up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then what are the safety, obviously, regulations? So when they come down and thing, do you have to watch the safety video?
Yeah, I do the safety induction and then sign a disclaimer saying...
A bit a lot like what we do then down at Camelot.
They read the rules and regulations and they're prepared to follow it all.
Yeah.
And then we sign a disclaimer saying that they understand it.
Yeah.
And then I give them a quick brief about...
A quick show around and stuff.
So I'm actually going to put a range map on each side.
Oh, that'd be good, yeah.
And that's getting printed off now.
Yeah.
So people know what they're actually shooting at. And then we'll have a prize for the 100 metre one.
Yeah, I think I've just said that. I said if anyone can do it, come down and have a go, and then leave a comment on obviously on the video and stuff. That'd be good because
we had a guy. We had a guy doing bullseyes. The other, he's ex-military guy. I think he was doing bullseyes at 100 metres last week.
God, I'm not at that level yet. I'm afraid.
He was a really good shot. He was. Yeah. Proper bullseyes as well. Yeah. It's on. I have a Facebook page. Watergate Airgun Range.
Yeah, just put it on there.
It's on there. Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, you said you're doing obviously the day tickets at the minute. Are you any plans for like doing memberships like what I do with a monthly fee, or are you gonna just keep it to that?
I think I'll just keep it at the booking 3-hour booking slots.
Yeah,
it's easier for me. It's the same as the fishing then.
Yeah, it makes nice and easy for all tags in.
And then you haven't got like 10 people turning up for 6 spots.
Yeah, get it.
They book the place and it's guaranteed for 3 hours.
Yeah. So
it works well that.
The next thing that are you going to put like a little shop on site where you sell pellets and things?
I am, yeah. I'm gonna
like
I'm applying for an RFD license.
Okay.
And I'm gonna a little gun shop, little tackle shop.
Yeah.
And
is that going to be where the car park is?
I'm building the clubhouse actually in the car park.
Right,
a big car park for the fishing. I'm building it's all approved.
That'd be really good.
So I'm building an actual clubhouse and I'll have a little gun shop and a tackle shop.
Do you think you'll progress to start doing lessons and things? Or
I will do eventually.
Yeah. We had a big uptake with that. I started doing lessons at the club when we first opened and stuff, and we had a big uptake on that. But then, with my other job, obviously work and things, it gets a bit too much of a commitment.
Yeah. At the moment, this is my job. So well, as it builds, I get the glamping pods done. So just hopefully make a nice living off it. No,
it'd be good. Like I said, you've got a really good vision. It's a really good site. What you've got.
Yeah. It's been a long time in the planning.
I bet. Yeah, they're not overnight, does it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
A big thing that we've just done down at Camelot, and we got some funding from this from Bench UK, is we made it more accessible for wheelchair and disabled people to use. Are you looking at planning?
I am, yes.
Yeah, because I didn't realise how many people within the sport actually, that appreciate things like that and stuff. And we had Matt Gleaves come down, who's a big bench rest community shooter. He's got a channel called Airability, which is really good, guys, if you want to check that out. He come down in the last episode of Let's Talk Airguns, and obviously we spoke about how important it is and how like good it is for mental health and things like that. When people, when we say that, it's like, yeah, but you're shooting a gun, it's dangerous, but it is good for people's mental health.
It is, yeah.
I mean, I love going down to the range and just chilling out and chucking some lead down the range. You don't realise how good it is for you, or just walking around the woods and having a plink at the HFT practice course and stuff. So although people think it's a dangerous sport, like we said, but under a controlled environment like what you've developed here and stuff, I think it's, it's great, isn't it? It's like
it is.
people, you're out in nature and stuff.
I think it lets you forget about your worries in your life, doesn't it? When you just sit, you've got nothing else to think about apart from hitting those targets.
That's it, it's like what it's like with the fishing as well. I mean, I do a little bit of fishing, and it's you're just constantly like, you're thinking about hitting the target, and when it all comes together and you get it, it's like, it's like there's no better. I'm
the same with the fishing. I'm putting the first peg. I'm going to put disabled access in.
Oh yeah, that's great.
And I'll put disabled access into here as well. Might be a bit difficult on the HFT.
Steve got it. Stephen got it. Right. To the editing, that's it. Wrap up, guys. Very jealous about that. I'm going to have to keep going out now until we get it.
Spring gun as well.
Yeah, that's with a Springer as well. He's got the old, was it a 98? Yeah, he's got it on a 98 there. And we chuck AirArms in Lake. We're going to have a walk over to the HFT practice course now. So Lee's got a few targets out. He's not put the full course out yet, but it's looking quite good already with some really challenging shots. Now, one of your other businesses, Lee, is you obviously got the fishing, and you do these your stock ponds, aren't you, where you actually breed the fish. So what have you got, did you say? Is it carp and? Carp
and barbel I'm growing at the moment.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And explain a bit more about how this works.
Well, at the moment, I've got 8 ponds, so I've got 5 here. One's got a leak, which we're fixing. I've got 3 more further down the land, double the size of this. So I tend to buy them in at the moment little.
Yeah.
And I grow them on through the summer, and then I'll sell off the smaller ones, keep the bigger ones, and grow them on again.
Yeah.
And then start the process again. And
do you move them down every pond then?
I do. I grade them. I grade them, and I put the bigger ones in separate ponds. So the shed up the top, that's for growing them through the winter.
Right. Okay.
So I'm going to put some heated tanks in there.
And why barbel and carp?
Carp are obviously the biggest within the fishing industry at the moment. So, and barbel is popular again.
Is it really? Is it because they both put up a good fight?
Yeah, they put a good fight. Yeah, especially I'm going to put quite a few in my still water up there. Yeah, because they'll grow quite big.
I always thought barbel was predominantly a river fish, wasn't it?
It is a river fish, but they also do very well in still waters.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah. For certain still waters.
Right. Okay. Is it certain like do they have to have some kind of flow or feed, or
no? They just do very well. Some commercials have got like 10, 15 pounders in now.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never caught a barbel, so
some big ones. So my water quality is quite good up there. So I
think once you get the glamping pods, I'll come up for the weekend.
Most welcome. Yeah, most welcome.
So I'm going to have a quick go at the HFT practice course. If I can get the gun loaded, like I said, because like an idiot, I was rushing around this morning and forgot to chuck a magazine in the bag as well. But we'll have a few shots at that, and we'll just quickly explain about how Lee's going to develop this HFT practice course and show you a bit about that. So we're on now the HFT practice course, so the start of it, what Lee's developing, and he's going to be clearing this woodland bit out, and there's obviously the pegs to go in and the safety chains to go up, but he's already made a start on some of the targets, which I don't know if you can see over here. There's the yellow dots on the trees, which the screwed to at the minute. Now these are all going to be, are they resettable, Lee, at the minute?
No, they're just going to flip up. I was going to do a repull, but I spoke to the guys, they said there's no need. So
because it's a practice course.
It's a practice course, they said just so you can see it flip.
Yeah.
And it's probably better.
Yeah. And you're going to put these from probably what, say 8 yards out to
8 yards to 45 as per HFT.
Yeah, with the different kill zones.
Different kill zones, yeah.
And tell me a bit about the targets, because you didn't buy these like
I did.
No,
I made them myself.
Which I was quite impressed about as well.
I've been into fabrication and welding all my life. Yeah. So I cut them on a laser cutter and fabricate them all myself.
Cut the cost down quite a lot, yeah.
Saved me £25 each target at least, so yeah, it's good.
Right then, so I'm going to have another quick go with the AirArms and see if I can get one. So fingers crossed on this. I didn't get the 100-metre one, but let's see if I can get a 20-yard one. So really, I forgot to bring my sticks with me, but I'll have a go against this tree here. There we go. and that's obviously how it works. So presuming you hit it again and
knock it down,
knock it back down. So that's obviously how it is, and that's how the practice course works. Which it's going to be really good. And you're going to do it. You're going to have a 15 lane 30 shot practice course like we've got.
I'm starting with 10.
Yeah.
Just to get some feedback off the guys.
Yeah.
If they're happy with it, then I'll push the other 5 in.
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
No, it's good. It sounds good.
So you basically get 2 shots at each target.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like exactly what we do at Camelots. I can see a rat down there quite far away, but I'm not gonna trick
all
myself.
rats.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I got one laser cutting program done, so they're all rats.
They're all right. Oh, rats in the trees.
So you want to shoot a rat or a rat? Yeah.
But yeah, it looks a bit too far away for me to challenge myself
down
for
the
today.
bottom. Yeah, that's a good shot. That one.
So yeah, that's pretty much obviously the Plinking range and the practice HFT. Lee's going to walk us around his lake now and explain a bit more about the fishing, and then we'll wrap it up, guys. So tell me a bit more about obviously the fishing then. So you say you've got carp and
roach, bream, perch, tench. It's like a mixed course fishery.
Right. Okay.
The carp go to about £25 plus.
Right.
So we've had quite a few £20 out this year.
Do you say you had a big boy in here somewhere?
There's a big boy in there. Yeah, he was caught in 2013 at £27. Never been seen since.
Never come out. He's
been hooked a few times, but they can't get him out.
And what are the rules for the fisheries? Is it no barbless hooks?
It's barbless hooks, yeah.
No boilies and things like that.
Yeah, the boilies they can fish. No braided line. There's a full list of the rules on the booking page. I've got 10 pegs specifically for carp fishing.
Nice big pegs, aren't they?
Nice big pegs, so
get your bibbies
and everything up. Yeah, and there's 10 pegs around the lake. 2 double pegs, 6 and 7 and 9 and 10.
Which peg is the best one then?
This one, number 5.
Is it?
Yeah.
And
I wonder 25 bream off there the other day.
Did he?
Up to between 3 and 6 pounds.
And it's a 3 acre lake?
Just over 3 acres, yeah. It's about 12 foot deep at this end.
I'm going to say so, yeah.
3 or 4 foot.
So obviously it slopes off from...
It slopes off, yeah. There's a dam wall. It was built in 1990.
Was
so
it?
This is the dam wall here.
Right, okay.
And it's well established.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful place.
It's a beautiful place, yeah, it is.
Really well maintained, you don't think?
Yeah, we look after it. I'm leaving the wildflowers this year for the bees.
Yeah.
Just keep the paths clear.
And then you said at the end of where the car park is up here, that's where you're going to...
I'm building a clubhouse, yeah. It's just back with the council for the building regulations now.
Yeah.
So that should be out very soon. I can get cracking on that. I was hoping to have it finished by end of July.
Right, okay. This year?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. No, when I start, I don't mess about.
Yeah.
So.
No, I can see that with obviously what you've done with the shooting range already and stuff. And
yeah, there was nothing here. It took 5 weeks to do all that work. Everything from start to finish.
Took a lot less than it took me to build my place. But I think we were doing it for 3 months in the end by the time we'd got from start to finish. And then, like I said, we've extended the car park, that many times. And I think, with what you've got here, you'll realise the same very soon when you get a lot more.
I've got enough places for about 50 cars now, so I'm hoping.
Oh, a lot more then, yeah.
It should be okay. I put extra in. So, positive at the moment.
Good. That's what we like to do, don't we?
Yeah. Got lots of wildlife. Got lots of chicks this year as well, which is nice to see.
Yeah, it's always nice to see all the wildlife, isn't it? That's the main thing, isn't it, as well? But I think that's about it. And thank you for inviting us up for the day, Lee.
Thank you for
much
coming.
appreciated.
Sure, nice pleasure to meet us. Yeah.
And I'll probably pop back in less than 12.
We're on the glamping pods already. I'll invite you up. You can come stay with us.
And we'll probably do another video, and I'll see how much you expand in the next 12 months.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Cheers, guys. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Let's Talk Airguns down at Watergate Fisheries and now Air Rifle Range. It's been absolute great, that we've been invited up here. And I believe that the more clubs that open up like this, it can only be better for the sport as a whole as well. And I think that what Lee's vision is of, what he's got planned for this place, it's an amazing place just from looking around, and how he's going to develop it in the next 12 months. We're going to come up in probably this time next year, if not before, and have a re-look of obviously what he's done with the glamping pods and everything else, and obviously do another tour of that. And we're just going to show you how it's developed a bit like, the Homes Under the Hammer thing, when they start off and then, see what happens in 12 months' time. But I'd like to thank you all again for watching, guys. Thank you to the channel sponsors, which is More Edges and Night Hunting Wear, which I'm sporting the new Night Hunting Wear Dominate the Outdoors t-shirt. This is part of their club range. If you want to have a look on this website here, I will, you can find what the t-shirts are and everything. The camo range, if you look on the website as well at the minute, I did a photo shoot for them last week, sporting some of the British terrain camo, which is coming up online soon. Really good as well. I've been testing this out for like the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, been using it as well. I'm just waiting for some other bits as well to come through on that as well, but it's been working really well. It's really comfy. It's been designed, you know, I helped design it for British, you know, foliage and stuff, and yeah, it's that, you know, it's going really well as well. So check Night Hunting Wear out, guys, and that'll be appreciated. But once again, I really want to thank you all for watching these episodes. It does mean a lot to me, and the next episode of Let's Talk Airguns is a very special one. It's going to be like a very unique one. This guy's never done anything on TV before, but you'll all know who he is if you read the Airgun magazines in the early days. Terry Doe helped me sort this out, and yeah, that's going to be a really epic episode, that I believe as well. But thank you guys, like I said, it's much appreciated, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.